Laika, the space dog, was a stray dog from Moscow, Russia, who became a pioneering figure in the history of space exploration. Her story begins in the 1950s during the early years of the space race between the Soviet Union and the United States. In 1957, the Soviet Union was determined to be the first to launch a living being into space. Laika was one of several stray dogs captured from the streets of Moscow and selected for the space program. The Soviet scientists believed that a stray dog would be better suited for the mission, as they were accustomed to harsh conditions and could endure the challenges of space travel. Laika was a small, mixed-breed dog, weighing about 6 kilograms, 13 pounds. She underwent rigorous training to prepare her for the space mission. The scientists conducted experiments to test her physical and psychological endurance, exposing her to the loud noises, vibrations, and confinement she would experience during the spaceflight. On November 3, 1957, the Soviet spacecraft Sputnik 2 was launched into orbit with Laika on board. The mission aimed to study the effects of space travel on a living organism. However, it is important to note that at that time, the technology for safely returning a living being from space had not yet been developed. During the mission, it was discovered that the spacecraft's environmental control system had malfunctioned, leading to increased temperature and stress levels inside the capsule. Unfortunately, Laika did not survive the journey. She became the first living creature to orbit the Earth, but her sacrifice paved the way for future manned space missions and increased our understanding of the challenges of space travel. Laika's mission sparked both admiration and controversy. While her story was initially presented as a triumph of Soviet science, it later drew criticism for the treatment of animals in space experiments. The welfare of animals in scientific research became a subject of debate, leading to reforms in how animals are used in experiments and the establishment of ethical guidelines. Despite her tragic fate, Laika's contribution to space exploration and her role as a symbol of pioneering spirit and sacrifice cannot be overlooked. Her legacy lives on, reminding us of the risks and challenges involved in pushing the boundaries of human knowledge and exploration.